Welcome to Sexy Rooftop with GreenCal Construction. We were working in the hills of Anaheim here. We actually did a project here for Mr. Parikh back in, I think, October through November. We did quite a few things there. I think we did basically the entire exterior. But here we actually did a tile relay. Tile relay is really probably the least sexiest roof, only because we are reusing the tiles that are existing on the home. But it's great because you are reusing the product, we're not trashing it, and it's better for the environment. But when it comes to a tile relay, the service is a pretty an extensive service. With the tile relay, we pull up the tiles, we stack the tiles all the way around the house. We distribute the weight evenly, that's super important, or else you can collapse an area of a roof if you put too much weight on it. And then we remove the underlayment. That underlayment's that paper that you see on the roof. We remove that and then we put a brand new underlayment. We also do carpentry. We actually see a lot of, especially in these areas, a lot of termite damage and just dry rot. But termites we run into all the time, and they really eat away at the deck. So we do our wood replacement, then we do our inspection with the city. The city comes out, and they're looking for a couple of things. Number one, that you made sure to replace all the wood that needs to be replaced, and that the deck is ready to be nailed onto, and nailing patterns. They're also looking at nailing patterns, how you install the wood and what kind of nails, and your spacing on the nails. When it comes to these projects, we also have what we call breakage. When we start removing tiles do break. We hardly ever come across a homeowner who has extra tile just sitting around their home. Usually they don't know the tile color style that the home has. So what we do is we try and match it as best as we can, and we order it usually from Eagle Tile. We'll go to their facility, pick up maybe a pallet or two, bring it to the job and load it. Now, with the breakage or the overage of that tile, what we try and do is we try to install it in an area of the house you're not going to see. So usually the back of the home, or sometimes some homes they have some areas on the sides that you don't really see. So we just try and hide it. But this type of project is pretty laborsome, because you have to think you are rotating those tiles around. Number one, as you remove that underlayment. Number two, as you start to rotate them around as you're installing. And then number three, as you are loading more tile on that roof, during that point where you're finishing up and you have to install those tiles in the back of the home, to make sure that we hide those new tiles. This product also, we do what we call power washing service. So we get up there after it's installed. We don't do this before. I know I've had questions from homeowners ask, "Hey, do you bring the towels down and power wash them and then put them back up?" And I said, "No, no, no. That is way too much loading for my guys to bring them down and then reinstall them up top." So what we do is we install the roof, to its completion, and then we do a power washing service on the entire roof. And really, that power washing service is to clean out, we see a lot of algae and just dirt that's accumulated on those tiles. I can't tell you that the roof is going to look brand new after you power wash it, just because those tiles, what happens is that the sun eats away at that paint that's on that tile. So over the years, you get a variation in color in those tiles. There are products, that you can use to paint the roof. I know TexCoat has their product Reflect Tech. It is, I think, a little shiny, but it does do a really good job also at energy efficiency. I think it's a reflective type of paint, just kind of the way they do their TexCoat painting products on the walls. But this roof came out great. We also actually installed it during, a rainy storm. It's always fun having to install, especially tile when it's raining, because you got to figure out how to waterproof it without the tile being installed. But that is what this project took. Lots of labor, lots of patience. And that is all for the sexy roof talk. If you want to see more sexy roofs, check out our website at greencoin.com.